standing hip flexor stretch. So kneeling down was too painful. There was no way of making it more comfortable. We're going to give this a shot standing. Everything's going to be the same. We're just standing. It is ideal to have the knee down, but that's okay. So if I'm trying to stretch my right hip, whichever leg is further back is the one that's going to be doing the stretch. And if I'm trying to stretch my left, then I would switch that stance and I would have my left leg back. So for the purposes of the video, we're going to be stretching our right side. So what I want to do with a nice wide stance, I'm going to put my hands on my hip and I'm going to try to tuck my butt underneath me. So I joke that this is kind of like the old man walking around like this with a big saggy butt. So in this position with your legs nice and straight or a little bit of bend in your knees, you're going to tuck your butt underneath you. And this tuck is where you should start to feel it pulling in front of the hip. Now here, what you want to do is you want to push your hips forward. Now what you can see is my shoulders aren't coming forward. I'm not doing this. What I'm doing with this tilt is I'm pushing my hip forward, and that's increasing the stretch I feel in the front of my hip. Now I'm here. What we're going to now do is hold this for at least 60 seconds to 120 seconds, 1 to 2 minutes. Now, if you have really stiff hip flexors, you might need to hold this even longer than 2 minutes. So find a good supported position if you need to really get after this stretch. To finish this stretch off, we're going to do pails and rails contractions. Pails and rails contractions are going to be contracting 10 seconds, trying to sweep my leg forward in this motion, and the rail contraction is going to be contracting your glute. So what that's going to look like after you've held that static stretch, now I'm going to be in this position and I'm going to start to try to sweep my leg forward or kind of bring the knee forward, contracting these muscles. Now you want to start off with about 20% effort, 60% effort, 80% effort. And the rule is that there's no increased pain in the hip or anywhere else. And if all of that is okay, then you're going to give it 100% effort with locking down through the rest of your body nice and strong, trying to pull that hip forward. You do that for 10 seconds, relax, go deeper, do it again, 3 times. Now that you're in this position, you're going to bring your hand to your glute and you're going to contract your glute 20, 40, 60, 80, 100% effort as hard as you can, and then relax, give it a little bit more of a stretch, and you're done.